Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my environment, then I play one round of my game, and after that I decide what I work on. Starting takes a bit. First correct project. Wait for build with agent. Okay, this window is new, or it pops up once in a while. Okay, one command to start stuff. Is this something I can? I have no idea where I open it. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm waiting for a few lines. Okay, so now it's ready. I have nothing to test. I can play what I want. I'm working on the class Spellmaker. I have some bugs, and I was working on levels. Okay, started, it runs in the browser. Oh god, wait. If I start it, sometimes the browser is buggy. But it seems fine currently. I should restart. Now the question is, can I play Spellmaker? Or is it currently bugged? I will try to play it. Okay, I do. Before I did lightning. Lightning is the easiest. Fireline is too weak. Explosion I can try. Explosion is. I just make 5 small explosions, which is the best single target. Okay. I think the lightning is doing the same amount of damage or even more. I would take. Let's take Orbiter. I don't have any proximity or turret. Fireline, let's put lightning, take lightning. Autocast, don't need proximity. I could. Make a proximity spell. They don't last, do they? Autocast. Okay, I want to check. Wait, this one. I have Orbiter, proximity. Okay, now I don't have a new spell. Okay. Not have a second spell currently. This may be. It's so strange. I know this tool is used. Move Fireline. Is it? Good. I never had it as choice, did I? New spell tool. I have a new spell. Okay, I thought I need to learn it first, but I have it from the start, so I go to second. And here I do turret, orbit, and I put lightning in the stage. Lightning in the stage. To now, and I want it on autocast. Okay. Go back to spell 1, and now I have let's get some close. Yeah, now I have close protection. Everything I miss is automatically lasered. How much does it even do? 1.2 million? That's double my damage. This is not fine. Zika. Okay. Okay. Okay, I cannot. The game crashes if Spellmaker gets to become a king. Okay, this was 1 round. Still over. Still too strong. But I need scaling to make it balanced, was my thinking. And this is why I have levels. I have bugs at itself. Should we start making it appear more and more times? Game online, game crash online. King undefined. I don't remember. Ah, I somehow deleted and okay. So where do I start? To cast description as itself. I think this is easy to reproduce, so I can easily fix it. Or do I? I think it's because I did not do a copy and I changed the original all the time. Okay, first let's reproduce. It should basically just be a lot of boss kill points, and it was on autocast. Here I have it twice now. Okay. And this is I need to think. Where is it? I am Turret Seeker. It's a default tool. I create, but when I have the first in, but this description is changed and it should not be changed. Is it here? Yes, here it is. Can I do a copy? Copy within? The local thing for each? I don't think so. Then I put a deep copy. Is it this way? Ah, this is how I do it. Okay, okay. But it should work, I believe. I get to be a Spellmaker. I add points. Autocast is the trigger. And I restart Spellmaker again. Autocast is in. Did not work. I have to change spell type. I need it in a second position. Is it here or here? No, there has to be one more. This is an autocast. References. Upgrades, and in upgrades it is okay. Tool description, tool. I find the tool. I push the text. It should work, shouldn't it? The tool is not. So if I cannot find the tool, I get it and create it. Then I find it. And I will push a text to it, but I push it to the tool and it's a copy. And then I recreate. Okay. Why did it not work? And also I remember one thing. Didn't increase the version for 14 today. Which means let's maybe hope that I did not wait long enough. It was still the old version. Forecast is one in, once in. Now it's working. Okay, I was too fast, it seems. One more try. Net per skill point. Okay, I think it's fixed. Can make a commit even. Fix. Spellmaker. Autocast text. Appearing. Appearing? I don't know. Commit. Where's my tasks? Did I close? Close others. Autocast. So game crash. It is, and the reason was I have an auto spell index. And I deleted the auto. Okay. I see what I need to do, I believe. So I can take this one. I have new tool. It's just lightning and I put it on autocast. Now I delete it. And then I crash. Yes. Okay, perfect. Which means I should reset it here if it's this is not, and else if I need to find the next one. Did I have? Okay, it's a bit more work than I thought. I normally don't move here, but these are both cases. Which I can handle. If I don't have what it's not autocast, then else to do. But I did it somewhere. Where did I search for it? Here I do it. Spellmaker tool. Do I make it an exported function? I guess I copy for now. Is it? Because I'm not dependent on this. Oh no, I need to know. Do I? I can just set it to undefined. And then search. If there is one which is, then I set it again. Okay. This might be good enough. This should fix it, I hope. The Spellmaker. More skill points. I have autocast. Again, I go lightning. I don't have lightning. And make this. And oh, this had to be a second spell, not the first. Can I delete this one? Okay. New spell. Spell slot 2. Fireline. Orbit. Autocast. And I delete it. It worked. Okay, I think that's also fix. Mark fix crash when deleting autocast spell. Okay, 2 bugs fixed. Then I'm back to the tool is doing damage, it levels up and makes the ability more mana efficient and damage multiply. Mana factor needs to be calculated and used. there was some problems behind it that the calculation was complicated because I would not have access to the mana factor in the ability objects. I changed a lot of code, I remember, but I do not remember where I was. And I had the tool chain, so if I correctly determine which tool gets damage contribution. Okay, problem for later. I have to find out where I am. Ugh. Where do I start? I have mana level factor. This is probably what I can reference and get an idea where I was. Spell mana cost. This was not enough, was it? Okay, I put it on the spell cast because the spell cast needed to probably go to, was it put in everything already? I think explosion was one exception. Go to lightning. I have here the mana factor. And the mana factor is part of this one. But I do not calculate it. Do I pass it through? Okay, now I understand what I mean with calculated. I think I give levels. Here, this is called for lightning only. And after I have the ability here. This means I can calculate the mana factor. Let's do something like this. And I get the ability so each tool has a level. So I would say I go over all tools. No, not from the tool chain. Ability to create tools. Tool key level. and total level is total level plus equals. Oh yes, it's not a const. Calculate and damage factor. Let's call it this way. This means ability mana factor level factor is equals. What will it be? I need formulas. So the mana factor, I have to reduce mana costs. And let's say 1% per level. Might be decent. This would be mass pow. 0.99 to the power of total level. I think this is what I want shortly. Let's check it. No. Copy it in. If total level is 0, I would be 1. Perfect. And if I go level 10, I have 10% saved. If I'm 20, I have around 18% saved. And if I'm on level 50, I'm okay. And 500 would be... Okay, this is more than I expected. 50 is 40%, and isn't this too much? No. Okay, but this is all fine. 500 seemed so much. But it's correct, it's what I want. Damage level factor, what is this? I want, let's say each level gives 1% damage. But it should not be yes, it can be multiplicative, or it's maybe too dangerous. %1 damage per level? I think this is fine because leveling gets slower, so it's this one, basically. Let's see. So I am on level 0, I have normal damage, and level 10 I have 10%, 20 I have 22%. It might be a bit too weak. Let's go to 2% per level. %5 per level. This could be fine. Okay, I feel like... But I mean, time will tell. But now I calculate the mana factor. And I think I use the mana factor already. But because I don't display, I do not recalculate when I do this. Do I? Now I need to... God, complicated. I have to verify. Somewhere I calculate mana cost. And I do this when I cast the ability. No, when I make the ability. When I cast it, I no longer check it. Create ability object Spellmaker turret. Okay. Yes, so I think my thinking is correct. I need to go over all spells and we calculate their mana cost. Let spell of ability spells spell mana cost is created objects is spell turns a number. Okay, I believe this should work out. Now I have the problem that I do not display the mana costs. So I have a 2, but I have no 2 point something. I need it to be more precise to see stuff. Can I add to these tooltips? No, they are fixed. Ah, this is not good. Then I would need to update the mana cost changes, which is also possible. So let's think. I have the 2 here, so this is... Can it also influence the other thing? And maybe. Paint button stage, paint button. No, this is I paint. This is not what I do. Is it in here? Paint ability. Paint tool objects recursive. Work in progress. Paint button. Paint more info part. Here I do this. And the create tool has a description. So when I paint the button, it's not a good way to do it. Let's see. Let's go to paint button. And the mana cost is display on where? On reset tool. Okay. This just gets this mana cost. Okay. I want to add it to the text. I can do it whenever I calculate it. But this is a recursive function. Which calls itself. So I guess I will do a second again. Okay, let's do ability Spellmaker, calculate mana cost for spell. Now I have a spell and Spellmaker spell. I don't return a number. And I will essentially spell mana cost is spell created objects. And next is, oh no, wait. Date tool display. So I have ability Spellmaker. Oops. This means ability create tools, find. Search the tool. I think it's a type. Spellmaker tool set tool. If reset tool, it should exist. Then I have reset tool description. Oh, this is complicated. Essentially, you want to have a line. And I want this value to be changed. So I search probably the colon and place the number after it. Let's do it. Which is not a good way in the long term to do it, but that's how I will do it for now. For index of colon to or substring. CO2 the colon and this will be this really I do it this way, I guess. Spell mana cost. Okay, and now I have to find out where I replace. Where is this? Does he highlight a line? Does he highlight this line? Let's search again. This was outdated. Okay, now he marks. I have this new function where I don't use it. This is a definition. This is a recursive call. And here I am in the spell make. There I do it for a Q and spell. Wait a second. Then I would also do the mana level factor multiplication here. And then I can replace it. Q and spell mana cost. Q and spell and LTSM, I believe. Okay, yes. Same here. Q and spell. Okay, this was 3 instances. Here I don't need to care. Here I need to care, I believe. This also did not do the... Okay, this should be fine. Calculate mana cost, next stage. This, I think, also doesn't care for this one because it's not a spell. Could this be it? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but who knows? I call this not, do I? I call it in a few places. But I think I missed one place, did I? I will see, I guess. Okay, let's try it out. Autocast is in. No, not autocast, I'm an idiot. So I have lightning. I do this, I crash. Cannot read properties of undefined. Text 4, there are only 3. Perfect, I understand. Because it's on the 3. Okay, this is terrible, but try again. I don't need... Mana cost is display here. Wizard, yes. Mana cost was 1. 1.1. He automatically... That doesn't work. He automatically places in the next line, I didn't know. And I cut off... Okay, I see. Where do I... Spellmaker tool. Display queue and spell mana cost. Why is this not the longest? Okay. I see, I eat up the entire line. Okay, this is not what I wanted. Where is it, where is it, where is it? Substring? 0 to index of... If it's on -1, it makes sense. But I had colon, didn't I? Yes. So if I... +1, it should fix it, I guess. Next try. Okay. Still... 2 fixed 2, please. Or 3? I think 2 is close enough for now. Fireline was, let's do again. Fireline was the best for testing. Fireline is expensive. Okay, but it updates. And delete, it does not update. Here I have equals 0. This means I would also need to do something here. And this is zero. Okay. One more try. And I think lightning is the one which should already. Okay, this is fixed. Yes. No? Pretty sure it was on. Let's delete. I put a second lightning somewhere. Delete. 09. Okay, it changed to something which I didn't want. 088. And this always displays a full number. But this should work for all. No, explosion doesn't work because it cannot award the tool. But this is what I wanted. Hit 5, so 15% saved. Don't display the level of the tool. This is also something I wanted to add. But this is a problem that my texts (16%) slowed down a lot. This is what I would expect. It's based on damage, how fast it. (17%). But if my damage rises exponentially, then my levels will also. I will see in the end. is it 70%, not much changed. %, okay. So far, I have mana costs for lightning is in. No, mana cost is in, but only lightning awards the damage, so the tool levels up. Now I have two problems. Display tool level somehow. But I could add it in the first line, I guess. I mean, these cannot. I could add them at the end of the first line, and there should most of the time be enough space. I think a bit. Oh, what I don't need. Do I commit already? I did not check if it works for turret. Maker mana cost factor. Commit. How's my time? I'm still an hour left. Calculator is not yet used. And I don't use the damage thing. Now the question is, what do I care next? That the damage factor works? I mean, I get the level, I get the value, but I don't use it. Putting it in shouldn't be too hard. Probably a single addition, because it's on spell cast. If I have enough mana, I cast and created object. How do I decide for the damage? Goes over the tools. Mana factor, so I would also need the damage factor here most likely. For example, if I go for lightning, I have here the damage and I have damage factor for lightning. And I have the damage factor for the Spellmaker. Okay, so this would need to be another parameter, which means it's a bit of work. Where is it defined? Here it's defined. Does a move tool need it? I do not think. Cannot be cast. Okay, it doesn't need it. Damage factor number. Okay. I need to add it everywhere. Ability SM damage factor. Yes, this is correct. Is my another ability Spellmaker's next stage? No, I would need it on the ability object. Damage. Do I? I do. Ability object. Damage factor. I have it here. I'm in the explosion. The explosion can care for it. Oops. Damage factor times damage factor. Fire line. Damage times damage factor. Lightning times damage factor. Damage factor. Mana factor. I will need the damage factor here. Damage factor. Damage factor. Damage factor. Okay. Same for the turret, I believe. Have mana factor, damage factor. Before I do the mana factor, I put in the damage factor and damage factor, mana factor, damage factor. Okay. Now he's still complaining. 2 errors. Fire line. Did I not do fire line properly? The damage here. Doesn't need it. Okay, mana factor, mana factor. Oh, I have to think. Should I have the damage factor here? No, let's put it in even though I don't really use it. Wait, I have it. Oops. call it, it has to be put in. Damage factor. And now this is for lightning. Because I always put it here, okay. Damage factor. Damage factor number. Factor, damage factor. Okay, now all have it. Now I don't display it anywhere. Can try if it seems to work. So I need lightning because lightning is the only one which currently works. So I cast. Now it goes up. $12 or 13 years, it goes up. Okay. This means I now have even more damage. This is 15%. I have 15 times. It's nearly doubled. Okay, next part is balance the damage a bit from the spells. Explosion. I go to 100. Fire line. On 150. 25. I have no idea. Let's go 25 for now. Lightning. Lightning was always too strong, so I go to 100. Explosion has 100. Lightning has 100. Okay, maybe I try one round. But only... So my goal is to be too weak because... I believe... It's jumping once. Delete another try. No, it's not jumping. 7,000. 12. Proximity or turret I could have taken. Interestingly, this would level faster against smaller enemies. Unless I check for overkill damage. To cast, I could put auto cast in. Orbiter. Okay, already 2 clicks. This is different than before. I have, it doesn't matter. Seeker is not what I need. I need more mouse clicks now. But the autocast is strong enough. Turret. So how much cheaper is it? 17%. But this boss would now be not so easy anymore. Let's get turrets. 50%. The turret in orbit. Go to the next stage. No, you don't. You don't have any spell on you. This should be... Now you can go on autocast. Why is here a single one? He autocasted it. Okay. But I now believe... No, it disappeared. Okay. It's still enough damage per second. Combat log. These are different. Oh, wait. They should not gain the level ups directly. Damage meter doesn't work. Think a bit. The narrow damage per second still far too high. Although I banked, I went in with stacking it up. Interesting, it counts as a king kill. Which is essentially correct. But I died too. I think it's fair. Which means damage works, but experience gain does not, and I cannot see which. So the next is I want to display the tool level. So I have an idea which tool gets levels. Should be just add tool lightning. So I could add it at the end of the first line in brackets. And this would be good enough for now, and I do this on level up. I forgot where I had the code for it. Here. I go over all spells. Here I go. No, I would go over all tools again. No. Wait. This is not what I want. If the level changes, then I need to recalculate. And I might want total level tool key level. Let's floor it here. And I don't floor it here for now. Then I have a better grasp where I am in. But how do I have to check if the level changed? So const before level is tool level. Oops. And now I check if before level mass point floor, this is smaller tool level, and I would assume it went up a level. This means description 0 is equals, I checked const index is tool description and index of bracket open. I hope. What did I break? Yes, this is description texts 0 index of. So if this exists, else if it doesn't exist. can just add something to it. Tool level. Do I floor it here? Two fixed and one else substring 0 to index plus 1. Okay, now I might see my level. Okay, if I do something like this. No, delete please. 6.1, 12. It has double brackets. Will it get more and more brackets? Thirteen, no. Let's check it one more time. You are not 13. Two. So you do not reset. This is bad. This means I again change the original, which I don't want to do. Which happens on tool create. Now I can think about creating a copy inside of here. Because it should be one, I believe. Let's deep copy the text, then I no longer... This should be used everywhere, yes, okay. Not the best search. But I put the deep copy somewhere where it's not required anymore. Let's see. Spellmaker, lightning. .8, I restart. Lightning is done. Okay, somehow I create two brackets and I know why. But I forgot where I have to change. Here, this one is duplicated. Or I change this one away. And I should probably do this. Okay, now I'm fine, I guess. Lightning. Level 5.5. 7.2. 9.3. 11. 12. 12.1. 12.1. 12.1. 12.1. 13. This is strange. Ah, I understand. I only change it when the level changes. So, and I also should just display this one. Even though I couldn't technically. Why do this way? And this fixed one is fine. Okay, maybe I like this more. Eight 8.0, 8.6, 8.8, 9.2, 0.5, 10, 3, 11, okay. 1.2. It's unclear. Oops, this number means. So, level. Now I should also see that other, for example, fileline does not level, I believe. No, fileline doesn't. Okay, this means I wanted to add level as text here. Level. I could also then search for this text, and I could +7 here, and I hope this is correct. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. Let's try this, I'm not sure. Lightning. Level 5.9. 28. Okay, now I'm missing a space. Do it this way. 7.1, 8.3, 9.9, 10.4, 11, 8, 12. Okay, but let's take it this way. Also, I don't display the mana factor or the damage factor. Doesn't matter yet. I could make a commit in between. This was ability not Spellmaker, damage factor, tool level mainly. Okay. The next thing is the other spells. So explosion, no fireline. Lightning already does. Forward. Does it work in here? Yes, it does. If ability, I don't understand. If I have ability, I search it. Then I add the tool damage. Also the tool chain is not filled. So for fireline on tick, your character take damage. I would need to do this. I have the ability I do not have, lightning I don't have. I have object fireline, test damage. Object fireline should have a tool chain. Now I need the ability, which I need to search. And I do it here, I guess. Ability Spellmaker. Okay, this should work. I believe. I should know what fireline, but I cannot do it for explosion because explosion is not made for Spellmaker. Fireline. Why are you going up? I only do it when I do damage. Character take damage. Does he take damage even if... Oh, yes. This is not... If Cha is dead... char dead state the dying pet player. Characters touching line. Cannot filter for dead players, dead entities here. Yes, I can't. Characters touching line. It feels like it's unnecessary to check for. Who would be interested in living in dead enemies? Snipe is not. Tower is not. Fireline is not. I think no one is interested. Should I default it to filter for dead enemies? I should check. This could affect my tests. Char state. It's not alive. I continue. Same for boss. And same for player characters, isn't it? Okay. Then let's hope. No, he should not get. XP for dead enemies. It doesn't. Level 1. 0.8. 0.5. 9. No. Yes, it no, it doesn't. 0.5. More enemies, please. 388. This looks strange, combat log. Takes. But yes, of course, it takes multiple times because they are overlapping. This tick 2 times. Okay. This means my fireline 2 levels. Then I have to prepare the explosion for it. Okay. Explosion is next. And I have to... Should I run the tests? I should, I guess. I'm interested on the effect. And test replace. So it at least seems that everything works as expected. So it's indeed was not necessary to add dead enemies. And this might be the first where it might make a performance difference. Because he has a lot of enemies and a lot of lines. Then I move the enemies when they die. So it might not actually do any significant change. Nope, no significant timing change. Okay, I take... So everything still works. So I didn't break anything with this change, then let's get my explosion copied. I think it's nowhere. Explode, I think it's an explode. Let's copy 100 lines is not much. Copy it over to the Spellmaker. This will be a Spellmaker explode. I will need to re-import stuff. This is to check. I have an ability. So this I need to import JS extension, please. This is ability object. Is it Spellmaker object? Spellmaker object, and I need a radius, I believe. Let's check if... No, he lost JS again. I hope he will remember now. Position, game. He needs mana and because I actually am interested in no, why did you damage factor? Because it's not part of inputs yet. What was the order I did for others? For the ability ID, so I would say like this. Damage factor, mana factor, toolchain. Okay. Wait, ability, Spellmaker, object explode. This is a Spellmaker explode. Ability name, Spellmaker explode. Or how did I name them? Ability name, Spellmaker lightning. Rename Spellmaker export. Okay, this should be correct. Create ability Spellmaker object explode. Add ability Spellmaker explode. Oh, I did not set properly. Doesn't know what this is. Did he JS? Okay, he does extensions. ID. Do I need this? I need this, even though I don't. There's no effect. The ability object, yes, not. And order. Camera position. One position. I should begin. All missing imports. Okay, he's happy. I have to check that I don't import the wrong thing. This seems fine so far. And here I have the circle hit. Did lightning also do a circle hit? I think it was a little bit different. Will I check if I'm in range? But I cannot do this because now I need to. This is just a whopper. I can define an on-hit function, can't I? No, the on-hit was on the ability itself. So it's possible to an object hit. But I don't have. Do I copy it? Because there are a lot of cases which don't matter in my case. Get all characters. I calculate the distance. And if this is in range, specific there. What was this again? Specific damage for player, fraction player. I remember why I had it. So I'm again. Do I add one more case in this function to handle it, or do I copy code, modify it to handle this? I think I copy code. And I'm interested until here. So I have no idea how many I need. Might have the correct number. The circle center is probably ability object explode. Game state map. Ability object faction. Circle radius, ability object radius. Don't have radius here. Ah, because it's on the explode, not on the... Okay, now I have a radius. So this means I can probably delete this one. Calculate distance. Circle center is the ability object. Circle radius. Ability object explode radius. I don't have any ability name. I have ability object explode damage. This doesn't exist. Character take damage. Ability IDs. Deref. Wait, is it the reference? Ability name. This is probably why it doesn't work currently. But let's take ability object name or type. I take ability ID ref and I take ability name, ability object type. Okay, yes. So here I do take damage. When he takes damage, I now need the ability, which I if characters lengths, because it returns one, yes, okay. If I have some, then I search the ability Spellmaker. And I have to level it. It's not ability object explode. Okay. Where am I? Okay, goal is explode. The explode have to be now swapped. I need to register it probably here. Do I? Fireline, explosion. Oh, these are the tools. Is it in the class? Yes, it's in the class. Okay, now explosion needs to cast create ability object Spellmaker explode. No? Is it not? Wait. Readability object. Okay, now the order is correct. Okay. He's not happy. Why not? ID ref was not provided. No. Damage factor, the mana factor and the toolchain are missing. And they are after. I have the faction. After faction, so here. This was damage factor, mana factor, toolchain. I think I currently only put in the Spellmaker tool. Explosion, okay. And now I might have experience for explode. Explosion. 1.48 mana. 274 damage, yes. 6. 8, 6. Let's see, 8, 9, 15, 16. Okay, it went up. 2, 3. Okay, 12, 6. 13, 3. 9. Really? No. Oops. 14 now, it went up again. Okay. So lightning. Get a new spell. I go over and I do lightning now. And this costs 087. 7, 8. This is now 13, this is 14. No, okay, doesn't matter. But 5, I can switch to the other one again. I always that seems to be working. 10.5. I can switch. This is 200,000. And this is 60,000, so chain lightning is a lot higher. It's 3, 8, is this wait, no, it's Is it the mana cost or is it the factor? I'm confused that both cost the same. Delete, explosion. Okay. Oh no, I deleted. I didn't want to delete. 20 seconds still. New spell, switch over, lightning. It doesn't update when I switch. Ah, okay, this explains. If I do this, U5, switch over to explosion. $15. Reset. No, reset. No, reset. Explosion. 6-4. Okay. For now, doesn't matter. So the explosion can hit more, the lightning can't. Or the lightning defines how many enemies to hit. And I'm also reached my time limit. Oops. It's level 17 and 15. Code puts this on autocast. Did I have Fireline? Did not get Fireline yet. Okay, approximate Fireline. Now I have Fireline. I get a new spell. Go to 3. And now I level Fireline. So my damage is even higher. How many levels did this get? 10. 10 should be double damage for my lightning. Can I Seeker? I have Seeker. Okay, here. Go, my fire lines. Find. What? No, I don't have mana. I'm an idiot. I should have a turret. The turret stays for a while. Okay, I killed myself, but essentially it works. This means Spellmaker explosion with level gain. Commit. Game task. So what tool is doing display? I display. I did this toolchain. Toolchain is the next one. Balance stuff. I had changed it a bit, but I need to balance more. And with this, I should slowly come to an end. So I will run my tests again. Expect all tests to work because I didn't change anything, and the one significant one already checked. Okay, and with this, I can deploy. So push, so it gets deployed. And with this, I reach my end for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. The end.